checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Trick and Carmelo versus DIY.
Everyone has problems there.
Yes. Trick and Carmelo versus DIY was a very good match and a very strange match because technically everyone in the match is a heel, but they all worked as babyfaces basically in this match.
Yeah.
And they all had babyface comebacks.
Well, Gargano and Ciampa come out to their old NXT music, and they're doing their old NXT characters, and they're doing their old NXT moves rather than what they're doing on the main roster. And they're much better. So
that was the story of the entire show.
I mean, it's like they're much better than we see them, and why? You know what I mean? That's like, it's kind of like, well, why are they doing the characters that they're doing on in SmackDown when they're so much better doing it this way?
It was even more notable when Finn Balor came out with his old babyface character, his old music, his old entrance.
And he was so over.
He was like 10 times as big a star as he was on Raw.
Yeah.
But we had to move on. So anyway, Miz shows up, gives Gargano a skull-crushing finale. Carmelo hits nothing but net and gets the pin.
Yep.
So this is a very good match. Sammy showed up to put over poor Javon. This poor guy. He'll be 30 someday. Ethan Page and Tyler Breeze, North American title.
This wasn't too bad.
No, Tyler Breeze looks exactly the same. He worked exactly the same.
I thought Tyler Breeze did a good job here.
He did a really good job.
I don't think anyone really cared about the match, but I thought Tyler Breeze was quite good in the match.
They were both really good. They had a very good professional wrestling match. And Ethan ends up cutting him off, hitting a draping, twisting DDT, got the clean pin. It was really good. And then they had a stare-down segment with Wagner and Page afterwards, so I guess Wagner may get a shot at the North American title.
I think that they're doing, I haven't looked, I didn't bring it with me, but I think that they're doing a match September 27th in Mexico City.
There you go.
Yeah. But they are doing a match somewhere. Maybe, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is that they're building up, yeah.
So Damian Priest and Tavian Heights have a deal, and Damian says he talked to Ava, and it'll be at No Mercy, Tavion versus Ethan for the North American title. So that's happening as well. And
that one's September 27th in, not in Mexico City, but in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes. So he told Tavion to go handle his business.
So wait a minute, that can't be on the September 27th show because Paige is wrestling Tavion on that show in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, Ethan Page and Tavion is the 27th, so they will not be wrestling.
They will not wrestling on that, but they will be. But Page and Wagner will be wrestling.
So then we had the Grayson Waller effect with Ricky Saints and Oba Femi, and they're going back and forth for a while. And Trick comes out, and we're having a three-way argument. And all of a sudden, Grayson Waller stands up and he says, "I'm going to talk to Avon Santino next week. We're going to do Trick versus Oba Femi." TNA versus NXT, title for title, winner takes all, and the winner of that will face Ricky Saints at No Mercy.
For both,
all the belts on the line.
For both belts,
yeah.
Right? But the match with Trick and Oba is probably going to end up without both belts changing hands, don't you think?
Well, I think as soon as they did this, even the announcers are talking about all of the TNA wrestlers are furious. You know, they had tweets from like Santana, and actually by the end of the night, they'd put up tweets pretty much from half the TNA roster about how much this sucked. So I think it's pretty clear that next week there's like an invasion, and we don't have a title change. It makes no sense to unify these titles with a week's notice because Grayson Waller had an idea.
Yeah.
So we had Charlie stating he's going to Japan, and then he told Ren not to do anything he wouldn't do when he was gone. We had cameos from Bobby Roode and Joe Hendry. We had Lexus King in the ring, and this was when the lights went out and Finn Balor's music hit. Old school music, old school entrance, place is going wild. Does the big babyface deal against Lexus, double foot stomp, sticks the landing, place is going wild. I was like, maybe we could go back on that one too, because a lot more over than his current character.
Yeah, you know what else was interesting was when they were showing all those clips, and it made you remember just how over. Remember when Nakamura was there and they would sing his song? I mean, was. I mean, I remember going to San Jose for a NXT show, and I mean, there were people with their heads shaved like Nakamura, and there were people singing his song in the after the show's over, like everyone's doing that. And I hadn't even really thought about that because it's so many years ago, right? And it's like, God, like this guy was so over when he got here, and like now he's like a total nobody. And he's not even on TV anymore.
Nah, he's busy making his money surfing. He ain't complaining.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like we're seeing like too many examples tonight of guys that were way more over before they got to the main roster. And that's like, isn't it supposed to be the other way around?
Or at least the same.
Yeah.
Hey, if you love this clip, have I got a deal for you? WrestlingObserver.com. Do you have a commute? Do you work out at the gym? Do you like listening to audio on your headphones or your earbuds or whatever the kids use today? Well, WrestlingObserver.com will give you all the audio you'll ever need in your life. Over 15,000 audio shows. Every audio show that we have ever done, dating back to 2005, is available for subscribers at WrestlingObserver.com. Every time a new show comes out, you can podcast it directly to your phone. If you have a commute, as noted, if you go to the gym, if you like to lift weights and listen to Granny review soap operas, well, WrestlingObserver.com gets you full access to all of these shows and all of these archives. You can go back and listen to TNA reviews from 2010. You can go back and listen to reviews of every WWE pay-per-view, every big story that's ever happened in wrestling. You can get access to that at WrestlingObserver.com. Plus, full access to the Wrestling Observer newsletter every week. 40,000 words of news and information in pro wrestling. Why get all your scoops off Reddit, which aren't even accurate most of the time? Go right to the source, the Wrestling Observer newsletter. You also get Observer archives dating back to 1990. So check it out today. Thousands of issues of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Tens of thousands of hours of audio. All for $12.99 per month or as low as $9.99 if you sign up for a year. You'll never run out of audio if you subscribe to WrestlingObserver.com. So head up there, check it out today, and I'll talk to you again after a while.